Sometimes, I just sit back and think about how Nicki Minaj doesn't just rap. She calculates. She doesn't scream. She doesn't beg for attention. She waits. And when the time is right, she strikes. And when she does, it's clean, it's cold, and it hurts. These aren't the disses you see in every list. These are the ones that went straight for the soul. And if you know, you know. So let me tell you my personal top 5 Nicki Minaj disses. The ones that still sting. 1. Yikes, Wendy Williams. Let's start with Yikes. And I mean this when I say, this track is hard. Like, really hard. It's short, it's loud, and it's lethal. She opens with, the judge blew the whole case, he a rookie. Now, at first, it sounds like a clever throwaway line. But when you realize she's talking about Wendy Williams, it hits differently. Wendy had been going in on Nicki's husband, her life, her choices. So what did Nicki do? She didn't write a paragraph. She wrote a punch. And in one line, she dismissed all the noise. That's what I call surgical energy. 2. Chun-Li, Cardi B and the media. Then there's Chun-Li. This one's different because it's not just a diss, it's a transformation. When the media painted her out as the villain, Nicki didn't run from it. She became the bad guy and wore it like armor. The energy is unmatched. The beat, iconic. The attitude, pure control. And about Cardi B, I really don't have anything to say because honestly, we're just not comparing the same leagues. 3. Fractions, Megan Thee Stallion. Now let's talk about fractions. You want quiet fire? This is it. Nicki raps, I'm on them heels. Bitch, get in your bag, not your feelings. And even though she never says Megan's name, anyone who's been watching closely knows who this is for. She doesn't need a public feud. She doesn't need to yell. She just reminds people, with one line, that she still runs the game. 4. Plain Jane Remix, Azealia Banks. Now, one of my favorite Nicki verses ever. It's from the Plain Jane remix with ASAP Ferg. This verse is slick, fun, but if you listen closely, there's a body buried in the beat. Nicki says, accusations on them blogs, and they all fictitious. This was aimed straight at Azealia Banks, who had been throwing shade for years online. So what does Nicki do? She gives her one line, no name, no buzz, just silence and dismissal. And you know it landed, because the Barbs knew exactly who she meant. 5. Barbie Tingz, Kash Doll. And finally, Barbie Tingz. This is the diss you don't even hear the first time. But when you do, it's icy. She says, had to come off IG so they can't stalk me. It's a line meant for every female rapper who watches her from the shadows while pretending not to care. And yes, Kash Doll was one of them. Nicki didn't need to say much. She just pulled the curtain back and smiled. That's the thing. Nicki doesn't just destroy her enemies. She makes them look obsessed. Outro and call to action. So, yeah, these are my 5. The ones that hit harder than anything on the charts. Not because they were loud, but because they were smart, calculated, stylish, deadly, and that's why no one compares. If you like this breakdown, make sure to like the video and subscribe for more Nicki Minaj facts, stories, and moments you might have missed. Let me know in the comments what you want to see next from the Queen. A verse breakdown, beef history, unreleased tracks? I'm here for all of it. Oh, and check out my music too while you're here. It's all about energy, love, and realness. Just like this. Hit that like, drop a comment, and of course, subscribe to the channel. Let's keep building this.